Welcome, ladies and Deku Scrubs, to the masquerade. My name's Attacking Toucans, and today we are officially starting Majora's Mask Randomizer. A randomizer over one of my favorite games of all time. Now this is the newest version of the randomizer, because a few years ago, a sort of mediocre version of a randomizer for this game was released, but this is the newest updated version, which they updated it a couple weeks ago that made me confident to finally play it on my Let's Play channel because they got rid of all the bugs and made it official. So this is kind of like the Ocarina of Time randomizer, to the sense of where every single thing is randomized. So if you're new to randomizers, pretty much what happens is every item in the game is taken out of their respective location, put into a box, shuffled around, and then randomly placed back into random areas of the game. Was randomized in Majora's Mask Randomizer? Well, we have the items such as the hookshot, the bow, and the bombs. Every single mask in the game, including the transformation masks and the Fierce Deity mask, which I'm pretty sure in this version of the game, if we find the Fierce Deity mask, we can actually be Fierce Deity Link in the overworld. They programmed it that way. We have all the maps, compasses, and keys for all of the dungeons, all the heart pieces and heart containers, every side quest item, all of the songs, rupees and recovery heart chests, and whatever else the game might have. The only thing that's not randomized is the fairy shards, which they might do that eventually, but it doesn't matter too much for now. And then, a lot of people might be wondering, how does the 3-day cycle of Majora's Mask work? Because, as you know, this game has a 3-day limit before the moon comes down and crushes and kills you, as we'll see in a moment. So pretty much the way the 3-day cycle works is there's only a few items that are affected by that. You have the rupees, where if you don't deposit them into the bank, those are reset. The dungeon keys, which can actually be pretty challenging, that's where the real challenge comes from, and side quest items. Now here's Skull Kid. We're gonna go ahead and introduce him real fast because the randomizer also cuts out all of the main cutscenes, so we're gonna be starting the game in clock down, so we're not gonna have a proper introduction. But yeah, Skull Kid, who is being influenced by the power of Majora's Mask, is the bad guy. Duh. And he is trying to use the power of Majora to bring this moon down to crush the earth. Majora's Mask Randomizer. And the first thing that's randomized is the title screen. It looks different with every seed that you play. Right now we have kind of like a rose gold color going on, which is awesome. The way I like to name my character in these series is by using a random name generator, so we can stick true to the randomizer fashion. So I have one pulled up on my phone, gonna click generator name, and we have Lawrence. What a mediocre name that barely fits. Lawrence. I can't handle it, man. So the first thing you might notice is that we're starting the game with only one heart container. Yes, the other 2 starting heart containers are also stripped from you and added to the randomizer. It's pretty lethal. So let's go ahead and jump in. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. So like I mentioned earlier, the game cuts out the opening sequence of the game because the randomizer assumes that you've played the original game and know the storyline. So if you haven't ever seen a Let's Play or played the game yourself, be prepared for spoilers because this game is obviously out of order and completely messed up for the series. Also, we're playing the game as Cafe, and you can see over here in the corner that Link has taken Cafe's place, checking the mail with the Keaton mask, and we caught him in the act of sending Santa Claus a letter. Cafe's sleeves are very long, kind of like a girlfriend stealing her boyfriend's oversized hoodie. So one thing we're going to do real fast before we do anything else is you probably noticed the annoying beeping sound because of being low on hearts. The way I combated this is I made a couple seeds before I started this randomizer, and I checked the starting chests in the area to find a seed where there's a heart container in the very opening area. That way the first episode of my Let's Play wouldn't be plagued with that beeping sound effect because I think it's really, really obnoxious. So we're gonna start off by coming over here. We're gonna jump across and get this chest behind the Octorok shooting minigame where I have checked and there is a heart container. Apart from this though, I do not know what any other item in the randomizer is. I just wanted to prepare this so we didn't have to listen to that annoying beeping sound effect. So there, now we have 2 hearts. Good, we fixed that issue. Now we can move on with our lives. But as far as character models go, there's only a few character models you can play as. You have Cafe, Majora's Mask Link, the Ocarina of Time version of Link, and you can also play the game as Adult Link, which kind of makes it a little bit different because then you have height. on your side and allows you to do some things out of order that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Here we have a regular heart piece. The item stayed the same. Next, let's go up to North Clock Town and get the other item there. So we're very, very limited with the amount of things that we're able to do right now because we honestly don't have anything. Let's go ahead and pause the game real fast. The only thing we start off the randomizer with is the Ocarina of Time and the Song of Time. The reason they give you this is because you have to use the Song of Time to restart your 3-day cycle, and so they wanted to give you this stuff just so you wouldn't be like locked and have to restart your randomizer if you don't end up getting the Ocarina of Time before the end of the first 3-day cycle. I'll just go ahead and mark these on our tracker over here. So over here we have a full tracker. Let me pause the game so we can hear the music loudly because I love clock time music. I'm gonna go ahead and mark the Song of Time, the Ocarina. On here we have all of the songs, all of the items, every single mask. There's the Bomber's Code, bottles, the land title deeds. Pretty much everything is on here, and we'll be keeping track of everything as we play through this randomizer. Also, let's equip the Ocarina. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Song of Time backwards so we can slow down the flow of time. That way we can have even more time for our adventure. Whoa. Cafe's feeling himself right now. Alright, up to North Clock Town. Now, Clock Town is like a really confusing city the very first time you ever play Majora's Mask. But I have played this game so many times that I have everything memorized. In fact, the very first Let's Play I ever did on this channel was a 100% Let's Play of Majora's Mask. So I'd say I'm pretty qualified to be doing a randomizer of this game. I know my stuff. And this is actually my second randomizer I've played through. On my second channel, I did a first impressions of the randomizer where I was just testing everything out because the old version used to be kind of buggy and I didn't want to start an official series of it, so I just streamed through it. So I have practiced it once. But this is my first official YouTube series where I'm playing through episode by episode with you guys. And we just got bomb shoes, which honestly is a great item to collect. That is going to open up a lot of things because we have a way to attack. Because right now we don't even have a sword, so we're pretty limited with the amount of attacks we have that we're able to do. So there's so many things randomized, like even all of the maps that Tingle has are randomized. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go and talk to Madame Aroma to get the cafe mask. Which is weird, it's the me mask. Disguise myself as myself. The really funny thing is if you slow down time, all the characters walk in half the speed. So they just walk so slowly and it's hilarious. It's very unrealistic. I think the mayor's office opens at 10 a.m. So pretty much when Ingo reaches the door. Now, I do apologize. I'm probably, since I've played so much Ocarina of Time recently, I'm probably going to mix up some of these character names because Majora's Mask is pretty much a sequel to Ocarina of Time, and they reused a lot of the assets, a lot of the character models, and various things. And since a lot of the character names from Ocarina of Time are stuck in my mind, I might call characters by their inappropriate names. But it's also okay because in Ocarina of Time, I call the chicken lady Anju, and her name isn't even Anju in Ocarina of Time, it's something else. Like, Anju comes from Majora's Mask. So sometimes I even like, I confuse the two game names often. So in here we have Toto. Madame Aroma. Oh dear, are you on a field trip? Or are you the expert person finder I hired? Yes, 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 I say, you have the face of a pro. The characteristics of the person I want you to find. Yes, yes, I know them. The person I want you to locate is my son, Cafe. You know him, don't you? You don't, really? He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm right here, Mom. You don't recognize your own son? Yeah, I'll look for him. Why not? Oh my, of course. You are the expert. Well, I'm counting on you. Oh, cool. We got the hero shields. It's not the Hylian shield. It's the hero shields. Interesting prospect. Cool. Now we can at least defend ourselves a little bit. It auto-equips it because you're not able to select your shield in this game like you are in Ocarina of Time. Let's look at the menu screen real fast. Also, the menu screen in Majora's Mask is so, like, quick in comparison to Ocarina of Time. It's night and day. Yeah, it's just right there in the menu. Yeah, we can defend ourselves now. So that's cool. Alright, Mom, I hope you find me soon. Ooh, what's going on between these two lovebirds? Or she's looking at me right now. She's more interested in me. She doesn't want to talk to this hungover fool. Well, let's let them have their conversation. We'll deal with some of the dialogue between these characters later. One of the best things about Majora's Mask is all the character development between all the characters, because as you see, we're on a 3-day cycle, and all the characters every 3 days will go through the same exact cycle. They all have like the same lives that they live all 3 days, which is really neat. I think it's really cool. A lot of people don't like the time element of Majora's Mask because they think it adds too much pressure, and I can definitely understand where they're coming from. But once you start to learn how this game works and where everything is, that pressure really isn't there anymore. It's not very scary. I like bomb shoes. Okay, let's run from him. Lots of people didn't realize that the bomb shoe item was based off a real enemy. Wait, what's he? What the heck? He literally just ran around the whole entire pole just to blow me up at the very top. He went the extra mile. So up here, there's a grotto. Now, the Majora's Mask randomizer is really interesting because it makes you learn about every single random item location and grotto location. You have to know this game inside and out. But fortunately, I've done my research, so I do know where everything is. I came prepared. Fire arrows. That's a really good find. Fire arrows are very useful in Majora's Mask. In Ocarina of Time, not so much, but in this game, they have a lot of use. Only downside is we can't use them until we get the bow, so we're kind of SOL until then. But at least we have them for once we get the bow. You never know, the bow could end up being one of the last items we find in the randomizer. You never know how these are gonna work. Every single one is different. Sometimes you'll get all the easy items towards the beginning, and sometimes you'll have to wait until the very, very end. So Termina Fields is super duper iconic. I love it out here. The music, all the music in Majora's Mask is some of my favorite Zelda music. It's just so different and memorable. So I think the next thing we're gonna try to go for out here is we're gonna go to the southern swamp. Like I said, since we don't even have our sword, we are very limited with the amount of things we're able to do. And there is like a decent amount of things that we can do overall, but a lot of them are time sensitive to the point where we can't do them until like the second day or until a certain time of day. So until then, I have like some things planned out for us to do. Look, we got some choo-choos. Here's the first introduction of 3-dimensional shoes in the Zelda franchise. Gotta watch out though, because they will get rid of us very quick. Wait, what? How do we find bomb shoes but not actually get any bomb shoes? That doesn't even make sense. Do I have to unmark it now? That's really dumb. Alright, well, I don't even know how that works. That's so weird. That's like a tease. Well, there's another grotto down here. Maybe we'll actually get our bomb shoes refilled. I'm also pretty sure that the types of chests that you see kind of indicate the type of item you're gonna find. So if we find any of these chests that have the gold lining or gold embroidering, that means it's gonna be a good item or a significant item. I guess that includes keys. So there's a stone tower temple key. So the interesting prospect with keys in this randomizer, like I mentioned earlier, the keys do get reset when you start your 3-day cycle. So what we gotta do, or what I gotta do rather, is I have to document where I find all of the keys in this randomizer. So whenever we actually go to those temples, before we enter the temple, I'll have to go back and recollect the keys. And that can sometimes lead to some very interesting situations. For example, on my first randomizer where I played through this, what happened was the keys for the Stone Tower Temple were in some really difficult locations. One, if I remember correctly, was a prize for winning the Goron racing game up in the mountain. So what that means is if I wanted to get that key and do Stone Tower Temple, I had to go and beat Goat, the boss of Snowhead Temple, so we could thaw the mountain and turn it to springtime. And then I had to go and get a powdered cake to unlock the race and then win the race. That just gave me one of the keys. And that was one of the things I had to do to be able to do Stone Tower Temple. It was pretty ridiculous. So welcome to the Southern Swamp, a very eerie location. Let's just take a look at this moon real fast. It's really difficult to tell because it moves pretty slow, especially when time is slowed down. But he is slowly moving towards us, ready to crush us. I think it'd be pretty interesting if the moon started farther away, like the size of the sun, and then got really big. That way it seemed like it was coming at us at a quicker speed. Because it seems like the moon is moving like very slow towards you in Majora's Mask. But I think if they started him at a further distance, they could increase his velocity and make it seem like it's really barreling towards you. Oh yeah, and here's something else. We've also randomized all the items in the shops as well. So here we have a red rupee for 60 rupees. That seems like a horrible deal. Oh, but then we have a purple rupee for 10 rupees. That's a fantastic deal. You win some, you lose some, I guess. We can't afford any of those because we have no rupees. We would have some if we had a sword to cut down some grass, but we haven't found our sword yet. So that's a bit problematic. What we're gonna go do is we're gonna go save her sister so we can move further along into the swamp. I would like to do more in Clocktown, but we literally just don't really have much we can do right now. Alright, time to follow this monkey butt. So this is the Lost Woods of Majora's Mask, which I think I'll probably have to also pitch up the music in here as well, just in case for some reason the Lost Woods music is like the one Zelda song where copyright claims can still happen even though Nintendo changed its policies. It's really weird. I just kind of do it to be safe. Woo, don't hit me please. Oh gosh. Having low hearts is very sad and also is really annoying because we have to hear the beeping sound effect and I was trying to avoid that. Alright, Kotake. Kotake to me, man.
I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms, when bam! I got hit from behind. That pesky Score Kid. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Oh, they think he's even that powerful and now I can't even move. You don't have anything that gives you energy.
What about non-existent bomb juice?
Oh, what is this? You're no help.
Okay, sorry. I mean, I didn't even realize you were in pain until just now. Give me a second. I'll help you. Don't have to, like, be slanderous towards me. Okay, please tell me one of these pots has a heart in it, because I cannot even handle this beeping sound effect right now. Oh, thank God. Give it to me. Replenish. Any more? Oh. Let's see if we can get another blue rupee so we can buy that purple rupee, because that is a really good deal, and having some rupees would definitely help. Oh, cool. Cool, now we have even 12 rupees. Now we can pay our taxes on the rupee as well. I just realized, does Hyrule force you to pay taxes? It doesn't ever make you pay anything extra for sales tax, but maybe like the sales tax is built into the items. Or maybe there is income tax, but no sales tax. And since Link doesn't have a job, you just never have to really deal with it. Well, Link does have a job. He's saving the world, but he doesn't get paid, which is kind of unfortunate.
What's that? The Skull Kid got to Kume.
Oh, this is Kotake. My bad.
That's ridiculous. If it's just the Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh, well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good.
That is not the potion. But I'm pretty sure if we talk to her again, she will give us a potion. She'll be like, what did you do with the potion that I gave you? Is she gonna give us the potion? I'm not sure, actually. Well, first, let's go ahead and buy this purple rupee. Gosh, that is so worth it. Okay, maybe I have to leave and come back so she thinks that we drink it. I totally thought she would give me like another potion, because normally if you drink the potion on accident, which is very possible, she'll give you a replacement, but maybe they changed that in the randomizer, so I guess we'll have to come back and help her sister whenever we find a red potion. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and head back to Clocktown. I'll meet you guys there. Oh wait, before I go anywhere else, I'm pretty sure there's some random chests in Termina Field that we can find. Every once in a while, you'll kind of see like the ground like shake weird. I think what's happening is every once in a while, like the ground like shakes in Majora's Mask as the moon gets closer, and it can cause the graphics to be like a little bit jonky looking. Jonky, is that even a word? I'm pretty sure I just made up a word. Jonky. Epona's song. This is like one of the best things that we can get early on. The song of two who are bound by trusts. Heck yes. Oh my god, that feels so good. And also on the Ocarina of Time randomizer I just played, I had song sanity on, was like randomize the notes. So it felt really good to be able to play the official song right there instead of something else. Wait, where's Epona at? Why isn't she coming to me? Girl! Girl! Oh, that's right. We have to go into Romani Ranch first and talk to Romani and she'll give us the horse. Oh my, I didn't even realize that grotto was there. I'm really lucky that I kind of just fell into this because I totally forgot about this one's existence. This is a regular chest, so it's just going to be a regular item. Yeah, see, just a red rupee, which is good. We need some money to be able to do stuff because there's lots of things that cost money in the game. We can even get a prize from the bank for depositing 200 rupees. Are these the only two chests in this area? I think there might be one more. Let's look over here real fast. Yes, there's a grotto over here as well, which I'm pretty sure has something nice in it. Oh no, this is just the Gossip Stone Grotto. We can't do this until we get one of the transformation masks. Ooh, look, it's our arch nemesis. It's another bird that likes to attack you. Sir, I am the only bird that is allowed to attack anybody because my name is Attacking Toucans. You are just a fraud, sir. No, get away from me, sir. I don't want anything to do with you. If that bird touches you, he steals like your most valuable item and goes and sells it on the black market, which is ridiculous in my opinion. I do not want to deal with that today. Not having our sword is getting very obnoxious because I just want to attack things, but I can't. Speaking of attacking things and enemies, Majora's Mask Randomizer is the only randomizer to my knowledge that has a enemy randomizer, which on my second channel, when I did my test stream of Majora's Mask Randomizer, I had that turned on, and it was really fun and unique, but I didn't turn it on for this randomizer just because it can potentially lead to soft locks and make it so your seed is unbeatable. And for an official series, I was really afraid of something like that happening, so I did whatever was in my power to make sure it couldn't happen. Also, Bitch Dog, hi! Aw, he's really cute. He's really nice right now, but for in a Deku Scrub form, he likes to attack you, and that's where he gets his name. Let's go check the Curiosity Shop, because like I said, we have the shop randomizer on, so it might have something good. I don't know if it randomizes all 8 items or not. If it does, that's pretty crazy. It does. Oh my god, is that the hook shot? This place is loaded. Oh my lord. Hey. We have the Camaro mask, the stone mask. Camaro's mask is actually pretty reasonable. Has some heart pieces. Dang, rupees are actually going to be worth getting in this game. The hook shot, only 30 rupees. What? The Giant's wallet for 40 rupees? What? Excuse me. Okay, I'm not going to buy this until we get the adult's wallet, because if we buy this and then find the adult wallet will override the giant wallet, I'm pretty sure. So we got to try to avoid that. This randomizer isn't quite perfect, but the fact that we just found the hook shot is so good. This opens up so many more possibilities. Thank God we needed something like that. Oh, what's up, Pierre? He's so cute. If we talk to him, he can actually fast forward time for us, but we don't need him because we have the Song of Passing. If we play the Song of Double Time, which is, we can use this song to fast forward time. Let's go ahead and mark this hook shot real fast, which adds so many more options for us. Thank God, because I was actually kind of running out of possibilities with our very limited item set. What is this guy doing over here? It's like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, you stop it, stop it. I don't know, that's some really weird hand motions. All right, let's go ahead and equip this hook shot and start getting some real item progression going. This allows us to get a chest even in Clocktown. So should we activate this guy? Mr. Bilbo Baggins. Wait, hang on. Bilbo Baggins. He flies into town with his bags of Bilbos. So we can't do anything with him until we get a Moon's Tear. He wants to get a present for his wife, but he's too lazy to get the present himself, so he wants to buy it from us. We don't have that for him, so unfortunately we can't do much. Whee! This is gonna be another good item. I can feel it in my bones. Picto Box. Now we can become a journalist. Oh my gosh, I never even pointed this out, but look at Tattle. Isn't she so cute? She's fabulous. Who are we taking a picture of first today? Let's take a picture of this man. Local man gawks at news. Oh no, I took a picture of his chest instead. My control stick is like kind of weirdly sensitive. I need to calibrate it and make it a little bit more accurate. Also forgot how like laggy this is. For some reason the Picto Box in this takes a long time to process your picture. Which I guess it makes sense if it's like an actual Polaroid picture. It takes some time for the photo to develop, so I guess it's a little bit more realistic. Alright, so we're almost out of time for this episode, but before we end it, let's go ahead and collect one more chest that we're able to hookshot onto out in Termina Fields. Out here on this gigantic step. I can't believe we're already at the end of this first episode. I already know these episodes are gonna fly by because this game is honestly just so much fun. I personally think this game is way more fun than Ocarina of Time just because it's a lot more difficult and just the overworld is a lot more fun to explore. The Postman's hat. Hey, let's look at what Postman Cafe looks like. There's our very first hat, and it's the one up in the top left-hand corner. All right, Postman Cafe, ready for duty. My hair has so much volume that it clips through my hat. Anyways, with that, we are going to be ending the first episode here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys are excited about this Let's Play, hit that thumbs up button. It really means a ton to me. And for today's comment question of the day, I kind of want to learn your guys' experience about this game. How much have you guys played this game? Have you beaten it? Have you 100%ed it? Have you watched a Let's Play? Or have you just dabbled in it and gotten frustrated as a kid? Share your experiences down in the comments below, and next episode we'll have a discussion about it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.